Alright, so we have those Chimera Wings, we may as well use one, and... Now, for Chimera Wings in this one, you don't choose where it brings you. It just brings you to the last place you slept in, or the last place you saved, one or the other. It's usually the same thing in my case. Right, you have no choice. Give us the stupid cat. Alright, so we have a cat. Cat's not here. Don't think I'm a whip no more. We got our first cold, that means we're going home. Perfect timing. Saber, no. Leo, no. Spot? That's a dog's name. Ohacat, I don't know what is that. Tom. Percy. That's cute, but nah. Augie, no way. Punk? Oh, Punk? Pajamas. Now we're talking. Pajamas is right by me. Mom's allergic to pets, so I'll have to take care of Pajamas. Alright. Hey Dad, I got a cat. It's pretty fierce, actually. It's tiny, but... Like, have you done all the shopping you want to do? Yeah, we're good. Bye, Bianca. Oh hey, a ribbon. We had a ribbon in the void. Tie it around Pajamas. I think Pajamas is an absolutely adorable name for a pet. Little kid, come on, Pajamas. No. I beat the ghost. That's right, I'm invincible. He's getting over his cold. Everything's a little sluggish. Alright, he's fine. We can handle the enemies out here. Daytime enemies are a little different. Mental Pitcher, Funky Ferrets. Let's get them. Yeah, I can help too, Dad. And then jumps in. Pajamas! Oh, something very important to do. Fight wisely. Good job, Pajamas. Good to be back, my man. Pop screen there. Guess my turban's pretty fashionable. People are starting to dress like me after they heard that I beat them ghosts. ¿Cómo está? Feeling, man? Still a little unwell? Yeah, just a cold. Bravo, bravo, I see. While you've been away, senor. It's better again for you. Oh, Fran, I expect you are tired after all this traveling, see? Maybe a little siesta. Not racist. I am Hispanic. I did sleep well. Alright, so now that Pajamas has jumped into the fray, Pajamas is part of the party. So, we can actually give Pajamas some stuff. They keep loading us down with these capes, and one use of him. Let's just wrap the cape around Pajamas. And being a monster, there's not much that Pajamas can wear. But he can put on a little hat. How adorable is Pajamas now? that he's wearing a cape and a little hat. Now, what I was saying before about what one thing wisdom does do in this version, or in this game, is until you have a certain amount of wisdom, I think it's 20, then your monster party members won't listen to you in combat. Like, there's a chance that they'll just disobey you. Which, you can also see that when they took the game. They took Pokemon from this. If you get higher than your gym badge, then they have a chance of not listening. Yeah, he's chilly. Sancho's missing his clipboard. Weird message in your guest book. One of the houses has a cellar. Well, that's our house. That's a fine coincidence. I accept. No, my orb. Okay. Well, yeah. Well, he takes care of me. Don't worry about that. Hi, honey. Honey and pajamas. Just playing in the basement with pajamas, Dad. Don't worry about it. Sure. You must be dreaming. But then we have this kick-ass turban to keep us warm. Human warrior. I'm adorable. I'm 6 years old. Soft and creamy home. Cream because of the color. Yeah, I'll help you. Oh, that's why everyone's so cold. And another party member, the fairy Honey. Now, Honey is an actual party member. She's not just going to be wandering around with us, or wandering around following. But she's more a party member in the way that I'm going to have everyone be a party member. You see her... Oh, you don't know the sex of this fairy, I guess. Fairy comes with some spells. He comes with Sizz, which is Fire 1 for all enemies. For a whole group of enemies. Kasap, Dazzle, and Heal. But she does her own thing in battle. See that, because we can't control her there. Which is fine, because that's exactly what we're going to have her do anyway. There's always a chance something could go wrong. Let's go ahead and just tell this priest who lives in the fairy world, I guess, about what's going on. Confess to me how many monsters you've murdered. The whole world. Alright, we're 6 years old, but we're gonna save the world. The Winter Palace. Ice Palace for one. Ice Palace for one. Can't rotate the camera here. He's gooey. Hey, how's it going? Yeah. They come straight from hell. Well, that's not nice. Now, if you see Pajamas, his defense isn't particularly great right now, so... However, since Honey's not really part of the party, we can't put her higher up on the queue. Beef ran north. Yeah, but it's locked up north, so I have to find a way around that. Holy water, awesome. Probably sell that, actually. And here at the armor shop, I do want to pick up a fur hood for the hero. The extra defense is going to go a long way. And it's cold here, so yeah. I can hand that hardwood headgear down to Pajamas. Now, if you didn't have the cape, or you sold them all, you could buy some rags for Pajamas. If you were swimming in the cash, you could buy a leather kilt for him. I don't think that's necessary, but it's there. Because there's something else I want to buy for Pajamas that's more important. Orf lives in a cave to the west. No. Huh. One thing I want to buy for Pajamas is I want to buy the stone fangs. Unlike monsters in a lot of RPGs, monsters in Dragon Quest V can have their own select things that they can equip. Usually it's the same for each class of monster, but there is the stone fangs, and that's a big increase for Pajamas, so I do want to get one of those for him. And we're not going to use this cape. And her knife has seen the best days. All of Bianca's stuff does get dropped into your inventory. You don't have to worry about losing out on things that you may have bought her. Now, if you were to rest at the inn here, you will get kicked back out to the real world and have to walk all the way back here. And you see on the top screen, we're in a whole new world. A fairy world. Here are some mental pictures. We saw our dad beat them up. And the dangerous thing about them is they can cast Dazzle. Dazzle, if you recall, drops your accuracy to almost nil. Now, we were told that a guy who knows about lockpicking went to the west, and we have a castle in the north that is locked, so... let's put 2 and 2 together and head west. Along the way, we'll get enough money for the stone fangs, don't worry about that. Between there and back. And a new enemy, Bad Apple. And the dangerous thing about them, they can cast Snooze, which has a chance to put your whole party to sleep. They're dangerous. Don't underestimate the apple. Fair enough. Well, you're doing just fine so far, honey. Oh boy, a whole bunch of them. Ow. With some bad luck, we could take up to 50 damage this fight. We'll have enough money for the stone fangs in no time. In fact, we already do. A Ghoulman and a fairy. That's right. And a saber kitty. Wait, treasure chest, the bottom of the cave. Okay, yeah. If he sees Dwight, we'll tell him to get back to work. For some new enemies, time berms and frizzards. Frizzards cast frizz. Time berms can go boom and deal damage to everybody, I believe, so take care of them. Our choices are pretty limited right now with this team. But it wouldn't hurt to get Pajamas some numbers. Now, I had mentioned there was monster recruiting mechanics. That does not start yet. Don't worry, I'll let you know when it does. Alright, honey. Alright, go ahead and blind them all. Go a little on the safe side here. Never mind, Honey's got that under control. That's gonna happen when we're not controlling our party. Better overhealed than under. There's a hole up there. Keep that in mind. As we head over here and find a seed of agility. I want to go ahead and eat that. I want to give all the seeds to the hero. I don't know what the final party's going to be. We'll see what the game decides to give me. I'll elaborate more on the monster recruiting mechanics when it becomes relevant. There's stairs up there too. Man, so many directions to go. If you head this way, there's nowhere you can go, so you have to cycle around. Wanted to show that off. Head up here and find a book. But we can't read. That won't help. I wish all books worked like that, because would have made school a lot easier. I don't think we're going to use the leather hat, but it's there. As is some more money. The Seed of Life. I'm actually going to put the Seed of Life in the bag. I won't give all seeds to the hero. Life and magic are going to go in the bag. Just in case. What about this hole? Poison. And this guy. Gordon Bennett? I don't understand that reference. I think that guy's funny. And a new enemy, Lava Larvae. They can do this move, actually. They can breathe fire. They're pretty quick, too. Can add up to be quite a bit. Another level for Pajamas? No, hero. Okay. And we learned to spell whoosh. So unlike a lot of other games where your hero gets no magic, or healing, or fire, or ice, we actually get the off spell. We get wind elemental magic. Not that it's particularly useful, but it's there. We have a way to attack a group of enemies now. Honey's fast enough, we can just trust her to do the healing then. Do a loop-de-loop to get one more encounter. Want to grab that level for Pajamas. At 7 HP, it'll go a ways. Now we're a bit beat up to head up north, so now let's go ahead and rest up. Show you the way to get back to Fairy Leia. When we get booted out of here. They're loaded in the dough. I guess you could buy the leather kilt for Pajamas. Get that better boost. I think we're okay. I do want to pick up a complement of medical herbs. The first time we've been charged money to sleep. Alright, bye Dad. Sadly, Pajamas never has anything to say. And I'll bring you right back here. Search the ground here and find a Seed of Life. I don't know if that's there on your first pass. I've only ever picked it up on the second pass through here. I can go in the bag with the others. On the off chance that the RN Jesus, great random number god, decides to bless me, I have that in reserve. Now, we can't open up a local map here. We don't know this area to be able to do that. We can't tell Honey not to cast her spells uselessly either, so keep that in mind. I guess we fight new enemies, Cactaballs. They can hit you, they do pretty okay damage overall, but they're pretty vanilla. And pretty lucky to get through Dazzle. And a new enemy, Prestidigitator. It's the first wizard enemy we found. They can cast Crack. It's a powerful ice spell. They can also use Stop Spell. That's the Fizzle spell. There you go. That's showing off every spell they have for me. Thank you. One after another. Alright, now, before you head inside with our new Lots About Locks knowledge, we fight some new enemies, Drachima and a Spiked Hair. Spiked Hair can take a deep breath, doing double damage next hit. Drachima can heal. Found a Seed of Wisdom. I may as well give that to Pajamas. Eventually he'll get enough levels that he'll listen every turn and not just defend. Oh boy. So this encounter, I want to use Whoosh. And hope that Honey had used Sizz, but she didn't. The next turn, there's a lot of damage coming our way. Oof. Accuracy, come on guys. An encounter like this on the outside of the castle, I would almost say that it's worth going back and resting up before continuing it if this is your first time playing. And another set of them. Oh boy. Now, if Honey had decided to use Sizz, I would follow up with Whoosh, but I can't control her, so I'm just gonna go physically attack. Sizz and Whoosh together should probably finish off a bunch of them. She's eaten up enough MP. Now you walk in, you're immediately forced down the hole! Then you have to halfway puzzle your way through. Every time you take a step, you take like 3 steps automatically. So then you just kind of have to find your path in here. And fight a whole bunch of rattling snakes. Ow. Honey, if you'd be so kind, just heal Pajamas. Nuts. Alright, be so kind as to heal me. We fight to the end. So, yeah, look at this group of enemies is the most dangerous thing you'll face in this area. I didn't know you could encounter them on this floor. But apparently you can. I was gonna mention when we got upstairs to be careful for them, but over here is nothing. But down here, room with 3 treasures. 2 treasures. A treasure. As far as I'm concerned, those other the 2 chests we just opened are empty. Now, because you don't have access to a revive, and you're still in the intro of the game, Pajamas doesn't stay dropped. Thanks, game, for giving me the fur hood after I bought one. It's a rare drop, so I wouldn't count on it. And empty. So this room is empty. If you don't want to come in here, now you know what's in here, so you don't have to bother. So we bought that complement of medical herbs for a reason. This area doesn't play around. And once you head to the left, you're practically trapped here, so... no. Oh, no. Ow. Get out of there. Oh. Dang it, who's slowing us down? Is it Honey? Alright, she's dead. Let's get out of here. Well, now that she's out of MP, at least she won't be needlessly using it. If you weren't crazy, I would definitely recommend at this point heading back and healing up, but that's such a long distance. Who has time for that? Boss is right there. A pair of Wayfarer clothes. That's cash. I do want to fill up my inventory with medical herbs, because honey can't be doing the healing now. And for those with OCD, let's go ahead and just sort the bag out. There we go. Make sure everyone's topped off. We're close, but... Not White Dwarf, the White Dwarf. His name is not Dwight, it's the White. Everyone always calls him Dwight. It'd be funny if it changed his name after he keeps saying it back and forth. For boss time against Dwight Dwarf. He's trying to drain mana, probably from pajamas. So he's the reason I have the medical herbs on me, even though I still have some health, or some mana. Ah, good defend, pajamas. And there we go, he's dropped. We learn new spell, Buff. Perfect timing. Buff increases an ally's defense by a lot. And some magic water. Magic water will restore your MP. Elsa. He's a monster! The Winter Queen. The real boss fight. The Winter Queen is tough. Hopefully, Pajamas will decide to tear her a new one, though. Now, one time when I faced her, she decided to just cast heal over and over and over and over. She's inhaling, but she has enough attacks that aren't based off of that it's not worth it. But we also threw up a buff. Let's protect Pajamas a little bit. You don't get a lot of defense at this point, because it's based off of how much you already have. Alright, that's a free turn. Another chance for Pajamas to get a crit. Nice dodge. Come on, Pajamas, we need you. We do want to keep Honey alive. She's a source of damage in this fight. I've just always resigned the hero, or Danda here, to be the healer, because Honey will always expend her mana before you get here. Don't use heal. Nuts. That undoes like an entire round, plus a hair more. Would appreciate a crit any day now, Pajamas. Alright. Thanks, Pajamas. Pajamas does not learn any skills at this point. You take the white dwarf. The white dwarf reigns supreme. And in the treasure chest we find a boomerang, which is why I didn't buy one earlier. And the flute we're actually here for. Go ahead and equip the boomerang. We can now hit all enemies regardless of their position. It is amazing. I love boomerangs in this one. Right, now we just need to get out of here. Yeah, they won't just give it to you. You have to leave, too. Talk about the encounter rate. All just gone. There are still enemies there, I'm pretty sure, but alright. Show off our new boomerang. For a perfect battle to show it off in. And when you use the boomerang, it auto-targets to everything on the field. You'll do more damage from left to right. Basically, a basic attack, it would be on the left, and then just all the way down on the right. Pretty useful when you don't have control of your allies, so you just throw a boomerang and see a new enemy, a heal slime. It does what you think it does. It heals. Go ahead and turn this in. I guess she dropped the Chimera Wing so you could just use it there, but we're in good shape. With the boomerang, we're in really good shape. Now the fairies owe us a favor. We got a branch. Yay, happy ending. If you look on the top screen there, you'll see a little something. Yeah, we have to leave. Dad already left without us. No. I want that. Now, if you said yes and gave it to Sancho, you wouldn't be able to get that back for a long time. It's not gone forever, it's just it's out of your reach for quite a while. Maybe. That guy's still blocking the door. Yeah, so he says Palmcross is left. He hasn't. He's actually wandering around town looking for you. Tripped me up the first time. I was like, he said he left town. I have to chase after him. What do you mean he's not there? It tricked you a little bit with that one. Going to Coburg Castle. And once again, we're traveling with Dad. Me, my dad, and my pajamas. And if we came here earlier, we wouldn't be able to get through, so... Checkpoint Charlie. A famous checkpoint in the Berlin Wall. Apparently it's cold everywhere. I don't know why he went back that way. Like, they never elaborate on it. Like, at all. There's no elaboration, nothing. It's just, he walked the wrong way. And we're really getting around. Sailing on boats, visiting towns, going through caves, fairy world. Now we're at a castle. This one's a little brighter than the last one. Instead of a count, this one has the king. Just a little boy and his pet kitty. It's a saber kitty. Alright, let's go exploring. We're 6 years old, wandering the castle alone with our cat. What could possibly go wrong? Queen's bedchamber. Prince Wilbur. Oh, who would want to be king that young? Harry. Wait, wasn't there a Harry in the Void way back? You poke this, it shows you a revealed map of the world. Guess not. But here we can find a seed of magic, which I'm going to put in the bag for later. Danda actually is going to get, whether you say yes or no, she says the same thing. He gets pretty good health and magic growth throughout the game. Other characters, not so much. So I'm going to hold on to that for later. It could be very useful depending on how things go. It's just yeah, we didn't go this way yet. Up here is a locked blue door. So just like Dragon Quest IV, I'm going to write this down. We are in Coburg. So, and we have Coburg, we have a blue door. Keep that in mind in case we get the opportunity to open it at some point. Harry's the oldest. Just can't wait to be king, right? Can't wait for my father to die, is what I hear from that song. So the Queen Consort, it's like a stepmom. Harry's acting out a little bit. Down here is nothing. Oh, we spooked him. Keeps happening. Thought I saw something. Maybe that was just a twinkle of my eye, I guess. Okay, nothing's here. Must be thinking of a different courtyard. Second blue door, so let's put it times 2. Third blue door. Oh man. If we ever get the ability to open blue doors, we gotta come right back here. Hey, come on, Pajamas. If I talk to Pajamas, he purrs, meows. And if we go this way... no, I don't want to be your lackey. Yeah, you have to say yes. Okay, bye. What's in your box? Nothing. No, he doesn't say anything different. And after talking to both princes and what have you, well, I guess we have Star Tropic Syndrome then. We have to talk to everybody. Oh. Circle the camera, we saw this guy up here. Let's talk to him. Nice breeze can put you to sleep. It can also wake you up depending on the weather. Is that enough, Dad? No. Don't lie to me. Yeah, Harry's got some discipline problems, but you think that's what Dad could be doing? Dad? I think I missed like a guard somewhere. Did I talk to you yet? No. I saw him in a castle, in my dreams. Game. Come on, Pajamas. Go exploring some more. He doesn't want to be king. Make friends with the real prince. Exactly what I was thinking. I didn't talk to both of these guys. Oh, right. This guy is the one you need to talk to. The one guard I didn't. Because it's actually plot important that you know that that guy hates getting flicked upside the head. I'm serious. It's important. He's a nice kid. Where's that one NPC I missed? Talk to both guards. Talk to the cleric. Can't actually open these right now. Just can't wait to be king. Skipped over you. Yeah, not a huge fan of Star Tropic Syndrome. The game from the NES. You can progress the plot until you talk to everybody. Yep, that was it. Right. Now that we've talked to that last person, our dad is missing. Go ask the king where he went. Dad. Alright. Go back downstairs. Talk to everyone in the castle. Don't skip over one guard. There's Dad. Alright, let's go try to make friends again. Fight him, Pajamas. Yeah, I want to be your lackey. Fine, I'm being told to do it. Guess you put a badge in there. Uh-oh. Yeah, we were daydreaming. Then you open the chest again, and he vanishes again. If you talk to Pancras, the same thing will happen. You're in a loop until you poke the chair. Get a new little jingle. You're Prince Harry? No, Prince Harry with an H, you imbecile. Oh no, Harry! Get him, Pajamas? Oh no. Well, we don't have a chance on our own. Let's go get Dad. He's a powerful warrior. Yeah, there's no stairs back up to his room. Not quite sure how that works, but don't want to bring the army. And Dad hauls booty out of here. We could haul after him too, but there's people to talk to. Ruin northeast of here. Oh boy, traveling salesman. And he sells some really good stuff. So, just like in Dragon Quest IV, the Iron Shield is going to last us a really long time because it reduces damage from fire and ice attacks, including the breath attacks. So I want to pick up an Iron Shield, and I want to now, the extra 4 points isn't... I don't feel like it's worth the extra 500 gold. And the 5 points really not worth the 1100. However, the boost in the bronze armor, I think that's worth it. So I'm going to just go ahead and liquidate. Pajamas can't wear a shield, so... I'll liquidate what I need to in order to get the bronze armor. If I have to go punch a dog, I will. Beat up wild animals until I have enough. Well, that should do it. Perfect. Man, we're always right there on the amount of money we need. Guess I could have sold the Wayfarer's clothes, too. I still don't feel like we need to upgrade Pajamas. Over here's a weapon shop. They don't sell anything great. You can get an upgrade for Pajamas, but I don't feel like that's worth it. Pajamas doesn't have a reaction to the dog. That's too bad. I do want to sell the Wayfarer's clothes, so I can buy any medical herb. I know it's medicinal. I'm gonna say medical. And this big building is the inn. So if you want to walk around, grind, get some cash, get some money, you could fight outside and come back here. It wouldn't hurt to get the upgrades for Pajamas. So Dad headed to that ruin northeast, which we can't even see on this map, so... want to go down and around. There's the checkpoint to head back to Wheelstone and round back, and some new enemies, Slime Knights. We have the boomerang, we should be okay. Slime Knights have a really hilarious attack. Oh man, 10 MP, jeez. That's why I got the medical herbs. If they'll show it off. Alright, they ate all my mana. I'm just gonna go ahead and rest real quick. That's probably the most troublesome fight on the way there. Not that I'm gonna need all that mana, but I'd like to have it. For some new enemies, Scissors. They do what their name makes it sound like. Blizzards, a Scissors. Nothing against little tiny dragons. Nothing against my kitty. And now you can see the cave in the top right there. Sticking to the grasslands. Danda can't read yet, he's only 6 years old, so we're not going to walk through the swamp. We could take accidentally one step into the woods to get into an encounter in it. With a new enemy, a brownie. It's the same thing as the Hammer Bro from before. Just more powerful. Can't rotate the camera in here either. Oh, there's our dad. We have to find our way down to him. Oh, they don't know we're here. Goodbye. Carry on. Take a chance to not take damage? Oh, absolutely. Alright, fight some new enemies. Terracotta Warriors. They're beefy. Nothing we can't handle. Yeah, that bronze armor does a lot of work for survivability. And some more money. Canonically, for me, the name is Pajamas. It's adorable. And a new enemy, Bag of Laughs. They give a decent amount of gold. 55 gold for one of them, and they can drain your MP, they can put you to sleep, they're really irritating. We get antidotes, but we get the Squelch spell so early in the game that it's really not helpful at all. I guess it'll help save MP if we actually get poisoned. But this isn't one of those games where getting poisoned happens all that often. Now we do have to keep an eye on everyone's HP because we don't have honey here to heal. But we do have level 10. Go ahead and top off. We're almost done with this place, actually. It's like, oh hey, you're a monster. And in here we find the guys who stole Harry and kind of hanging out. And a TNT ticket. The Queen hired them to get rid of Harry. And you'll note that it was mentioned that Harry's first in line for the throne, her son Wilbur's not. The political drama here. Ow. Power it up. And death. Lizards are the toughest enemies around, but the most irritating were certainly the Bag of Laughs and the Slime Knights because they can drain your MP. 10 MP when you only have 30 is a lot. 30%. Another Seed of Strength. Awesome. We'll go ahead and eat that right away. Boost the power of our boomerang. 2 points. Nice. We're pretty much going to be using boomerangs on Vanda for most of the game. And there's the one thing that they can do. They can cast Buff. If they do that at the start of the fight, they can be really sluggish to take down. It's still not worth it to cast Whoosh. Whoosh is far too weak of a spell. It's a big waste. Everywhere up top doesn't go anywhere, just cycle around. We can reach our dad. Game. Throw this bag in my way. Eat 'em, Pajamas. Get 'em, Pancross. I'll take point. And now we have Pancross. We can now look at him. He's wearing a kilt, and he has his sword. And that is it. He has heal and mid-heal. A level 27. He's not very fast, considering let's have very low stat growth. Very lucky. Poke this tile, the door opens, and we can explore now. Pancross, whenever we fall low on health, he'll cast heal on us. You can tell him, instruct him to heal us. He's in Legionnaires. But if you can get through the dungeon up to this part, you're set. You have Pancross, you are a machine. Here we have a pack of monster munchies. They, well, you can use them in battle to make a monster lose a turn. I'm just gonna sell them. I don't find them particularly useful. I think the Legionnaires have a chance to poison you. Nuts. They can also cast heal, but eventually they might show off their really cool attack that makes you laugh every time. Elfin Elixir, it's pretty much, it's a full MP heal. It is really good. And we'll be holding on to that till probably the end of the game. You might think, oh no, but we have Pancross. It's fine. Alright, pajamas. I've never tried. I don't know if you can leave this area with Pancross. Head back to town, shop and all that. But once you head up here, you find Prince Harry. But we don't have a jail cell key. How are we going to get him out? Yeah. Literally could take the throne. I don't care. Slapped him. Now there are jail cell doors here, but there's nothing behind them, so I'm not going to write them down on the list of doors. Prestigitators. Alright, well, let's go. We have Harry in the party. Harry knows Frizz, he's a wizard. He has a knife and Prince's outfit. But, for reasons, I suppose, there's no encounters in this area anymore. Took away all the encounters once Pawncraw's left. And I can walk out of here. Fastest way out, right through here. We are the naughty, naughty children. Apparently. Alright, we fight off against Bishop Lodja, whoever this is. We can take him. Ow. That's a Fire 2 attack. Ow. And when Dana drops the fight ends. That's an unwinnable fight. It gets to the point very quickly. Thug's Lang. Rook, Knight, he's the bishop. Yeah, they got chess thing going. Grandmaster they had mentioned earlier. Nothing Pancras can't handle. My orb. We'll pay for that orb. Setting pajamas free. Hosted our dad.